Many parents are overwhelmed or anxious about the idea of their child being in special education. The unknown of why their child is behind peers, wondering what they could have done differently, and what the process is can be a lot. Today, I hope to explain the process so you can understand there is nothing to be nervous about. Please know, teachers do not rush into the decision of a special education referral. There are 2 steps that occur beforehand. Step 1 is a teacher recognizing a student is displaying behaviors or needs that are atypical of their peers. At this point, the teacher will reach out to you, the parent, to gather more information. They may ask questions such as, do you see similar behaviors at home? Is this a new or ongoing concern? And during this time, the teacher will apply a general strategy to try and eradicate the issue. For example, showing the teacher their work after a few problems could help a student who is rushing through work and getting questions wrong. Or, for a student who is having negative hallway behavior, the teacher might give them a special place in line. If the child is still behind, teachers will work with school interventionists to implement more formal interventions. You'll be notified before your child joins these small groups. A teacher, interventionist, or you as the parent can make a referral if progress is still not being met. A school must obtain consent from you to begin evaluating for special education. The next step is the evaluation process to see if your child would qualify. The evaluation team is a group of professionals who will do a variety of assessments to test intelligence, on-task focus, behaviors, and other disability-specific issues they might be seeing. The parents are often asked to fill out assessment forms based on the knowledge of their child. When all evaluations are done, eligibility will be determined. A child can qualify if they are diagnosed with one of 13 categories: a specific learning disability, speech impairment, other health impairment, autism, intellectual disability, emotional disturbance, developmental delay, multiple disabilities, a hearing impairment, visual impairment, traumatic brain injury, orthopedic impairment, or deaf blindness. The disability must be hindering the student's education. If a student qualifies, an IEP will be written within 30 days. If a student does not qualify, you may challenge the decision. An IEP is an individualized education program for your child. As a parent, you are part of the IEP team, a group of people who want your child to succeed. Your child's IEP is a legal contract between you and the school. The IEP will include strengths and weaknesses of your child, their present level, typically based off evaluation pieces, and the goals for the next year. It will include how these goals will be measured and what special education services will be received to help your child meet their goals. The goals and services will be very specific, including when, where, and how often services will be received. This section will also include any accommodations or modifications, such as extra time on work, small groups for testing, having directions read out loud to them, preferential seating, or any number of things to help your child succeed. Always add your input as the parent. The team is made of educational experts, but you are an expert on your child. While an IEP only needs to be reviewed once a year, your child's teachers will stay in communication about progress. Goals will be monitored throughout the year, and progress reports will be made available to you. Remember that teachers have the same goal as you, getting your child the help they need. Reach out to the general education or special education teacher if you have any questions at any point.